Describe cricket head. She means too much to this game as to the whole family here in France. Treve's performance was just extraordinary.
It was huge, and cricket head touched on it as well. The fact that she was left out wide, kept getting bumped as well by Al-Kazim as the race went on. It just set her alight all the time, and I think that means that the performance in the end, once we've analysed the race, will show what a superstar filly this is.
That's exactly what we're going to do now. Cricket said she wanted to say sayonara to the Japanese, and she did just that with Treve, who beat Orfebvre and Kizuna. Orfebvre settled beautifully, middle of the picture, white face, chestnut, particularly given the fact that the early pace was so slow.
Yeah, outside there, and you'll just see James Doyle. He manages to slot himself in. Just watch what he does here. He thinks, right, there's my little slot. I'm going to go in there.
White and blue.
Al-Kazim, he's gone in there. But look at Treve, Thierry Jarnay. He's quite happy to just let them sort themselves out. Don't get trapped inside, don't get bumped around. But then just watch what happens here. He gets a little bump from Al-Kazim, who suddenly got keen running in amongst them with James Doyle, and that just almost sets her alight. See this here little bump, and then you're almost straight away Thierry will be going, right, get away from me, leave me alone.
It's a remarkable riding performance in many respects, because Treve really was quite lit up. She struggled to get cover, to get covered up because she was drawn so wide, and that bump, as you say, only served to exacerbate that. And given these early exertions, it's a remarkable performance.
It is, and I would think, Thierry Jarnay was glad to see the back of James Doyle, because James is desperately trying to get a nice position for himself and Al-Kazim, but all the time he's just rubbing Treve a little bit and setting her alight. Orfebvre had the perfect spot. Look at all the leading lights just in front. You've got ruler of the world bang there as well, and Kizuna is right in behind. He's only got one behind him, Taki, and as the pace quickened as the race started to turn on here, we saw Al-Kazim just lose his footing. Orfebvre, on the other hand, just watch what happens now. He is set alight, and Christophe Sirian has to just take a little pull. He doesn't want to go this early.
And Kizuna comes up on the outside of Orfebvre, and at one stage it looks as though one Japanese horse is going to do no favours to the shouts of the other, but as it transpired, it was pretty clean to the finish from here. Ruler of the World, the navy colours, is coming back on Orfebvre, but Soumillon manages to work his way round Ruler of the World, who is now off the bridle and runs on for 6. Penglai Pavilion's run well, the beige colours on the inside. He's done best of the outsiders in 5th, but he was always well placed, in fairness. And from this point on, Mick, there was only one winner.
It's race over. Just look at this breathtaking burst of speed, and that's exactly what this is. And see how laboured all the other horses have been today, and then see this. This is a different ball game, because for me this filly is in a different class. She's in a different class to the others that we've seen all day, but she's in a different class to horses, the quality that are finishing behind her.